And to discuss this, I'm joined live from Baku in Azerbaijan by political analyst Ahmad Shahidov. Ahmad, thank you so much for joining us here today on ANews, and thanks to the people of Azerbaijan for their good wishes for Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. What can you tell us about the response to President Erdogan's the recent announcement of his illness?
Yes, thank you for having me. Yes, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and First Lady Emine Erdogan have tested positive for the Omicron. We hope and pray Mr. Erdogan will overcome this disease as soon as possible together with his wife. And this news is closely followed in world politics, and it is also on the agenda in Azerbaijan because and after this news, Azerbaijan President Ilham Aliyev called the Turkish president in this regard and wished him a speedy recovery. We also wish the Turkish leader and his wife a speedy recovery because Turkey is our brother country. Today, the Azerbaijani-Turkish relations are growing with increasing dynamics, and Shusha Declaration signed between the two countries last year was officially ratified by the parliaments of both countries last week. And this means the opening of a new historical page between Turkey and Azerbaijan. We now have a common policy, a common economy, a common diaspora, a common media, and a common future. In this regard, we are closely following any event in this country, in Turkey in particular. Turkish leader Recep Tayyip Erdogan has done a great job in relations between the Turkey and Azerbaijan, and much work has been done to bring these two countries closer and move together. We must not forget the activities of Recep Tayyip Erdogan to make Turkey strong, and Recep Tayyip Erdogan supported Azerbaijan at every step in 40-40 Karabakh War. And the Turkish leaders' open message were a great stimulus for Azerbaijan. On the other hand, the author of the success of today's strong Turkey is Erdogan, and for me, the Turkey means Erdogan, and President of Turkey is an important figure not only for his country but also for all Turkish Islamic geography. In this regard, we wish Turkish leaders speedy recovery, and we are following this news, and we believe that brotherhood between Turkey and Azerbaijan will increase under the leadership of Recep Tayyip Erdogan and Mr. Aliyev in the future.
You just raised a very interesting and important point that Turkish president is not just the president of Turkey, but also Muslim leaders around the region, around the world, have, as well as other world leaders, have been responding to this recent illness in a sense of true brotherliness, we can say. Well, how do you think the Turkish president is esteemed amongst the Muslim communities around the world?
You know, Turkey is a huge country and very important key country, not only in the regional area, also in Turkish Islamic geography, and all responsibilities of Turkish foreign policy lies in Erdogan's activity. That's why Recep Tayyip Erdogan is a very respected person in Turkish Islamic geography. It is very natural that all Turkish Islamic countries' leaders call and respond on social media and wish speedy recovery for Recep Tayyip Erdogan and his wife, because Erdogan played a very important role not only in Turkish policy, also in getting peace and stability in other countries such as Azerbaijan, Qatar, Cyprus, and other Turkish and Islamic countries. Recep Tayyip Erdogan's message and clear support for these countries is not forgotten. That is why all people in these countries love and respect Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and because Erdogan played a very important role in the future and in resolving the problems of this country. That's why I estimate Erdogan not only the ordinary president and leader of only Turkey. He is one of the leaders of Turkish and all Turkish state and also Islamic geography.
And explains why he's receiving such broad and wide support at this time. And specifically, the relationship between Turkey and Azerbaijan, of course, we can see just how close the Presidents Aliyev as well as Erdogan are by the fact that there was a personal telephone conversation between them this weekend. As you mentioned, the Susha Declaration has been ratified last week. We've seen the great support in Nagorno-Karabakh war almost 2 years ago that happened. Where do you see this relationship going in the future, and how can this relationship continue to stabilize the region around Turkey and Azerbaijan? I'm thinking perhaps of how relations might be improved between these two countries as well as your neighbor Armenia.
You know, Turkey and Azerbaijan has these relations, and these relations has very deep history. About 100 years ago as well, Turkey supported Azerbaijan, and after getting state independence the second time in 1991, Turkey was one of the first countries that supported Azerbaijan. And this Nagorno-Karabakh conflict was the main problem of Azerbaijan. And all these years, all these 30 years, Turkey always stand next to Azerbaijan, supported politically, economically, and in military arena. And during 44-day Second Karabakh War, Turkey supported Azerbaijan in all fields, and according thanks to support of Turkey and in particular Recep Tayyip Erdogan, Azerbaijan won this war. And after this war, there opened new realities in the region, and we understood that without allies such as Turkey, it will be very difficult to act for Azerbaijan in the future. That's why Susha Declaration to sign this declaration was inevitable. That's why in June of last year in Susha in Karabakh, two leaders, Erdogan and Aliyev, signed this Susha Declaration. And this declaration bring these two countries more close, and it underlines the cooperation in all fields of life, in economy, in diplomacy, in policy, in diaspora, in media, of course, mainly in military field. Because after this Susha Declaration, any element of policy of both countries will involve Turkey and Azerbaijan. Turkish foreign policy means Azerbaijan's foreign policy. So I think we always say one nation, two states, but after Susha Declaration, Azerbaijan and Turkey became one nation, one state. We can call it like this. So that's why I think we have very common interests in the world as well. And we are like one state, our common interests, and that's why Susha Declaration was another historical page in cooperation between Turkey and Azerbaijan. So we are together, and there is no similarity in the world that two countries like Turkey and Azerbaijan can act together. So we are praying for Recep Tayyip Erdogan's recovery, and we wish him soon to be recovered, him and his wife. So I think Turkey and Azerbaijan are very brother country, and our all future is common.
Well, Ahmad Shahidov, I want to thank you so much for those kind thoughts and words, and yes, we look forward to the full recovery of the Turkish president, as well as the ongoing and building relationship between Turkey and Azerbaijan into the future. Thank you so much for joining us here today on ANews. Thank you.